Hello, Flosstube.
Hi,
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak farm.
And in the face.
What?
And in the face.
Hand in the face. It is Tuesday, March 19th. Earthquake, the cat is helping. The cat's helping again. It is, I don't know what the temperature is outside.
47 last I checked.
40 something degrees outside. Spring is tomorrow. We're filming a day late because someone had an allergy problem yesterday.
Actually, it was an allergy-triggered eye infection. I didn't get a nasal infection. Basically, I had a sinus infection in the sinuses in my eyes.
His sinuses are in his eyes. Mine are in my mouth and my ears.
I get those too.
Very weird. We apparently were not put together. I know I wasn't put together right, but that's a whole other story. Whole nother story.
Yep.
Spring is tomorrow.
Boing, boing.
Spring arrives tomorrow at 5:58 p.m. Everybody's acting like it's suddenly going to be sunny and 75. We're expecting snow this weekend.
Welcome to Ohio.
Welcome to Ohio.
It was a couple of years ago, during February, it was like 80s. Like all the trees were going nuts because they were blooming at the wrong time.
That was...
A few years ago, I think.
Was that before or after... Was that before or after JD?
During.
Because the February during, the winter during, it snowed like every weekend, and I was going stir crazy because we couldn't go
I think it
anywhere.
was the after one.
I think it was too. Yeah, it was.
So that makes about 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, because we didn't have.
No, I think it was the break between.
Yeah, that was during the break between.
Okay, now that we've really confused
Now that
people.
we've confused everybody. So 4 years ago in February, we had a foster baby, and it snowed every weekend. The one after that, 3 Februarys ago. It was like 80 degrees in February. Climate change is real, people. Climate change is real.
I think Mother Nature just started getting a dartboard and a blindfold.
Better she's having hot PMS or mood swings and is off her meds. I don't know. Something. Okay. I made notes for comments this week. Aren't you proud of me? 2 weeks in a row. And we'd like to welcome everybody that's a new subscriber. I don't think we've actually had any new subscribers.
Welcome to all the returning people.
Welcome back to all the returning subscribers. Thank you for continuing to put up with us.
I might not be as funny as I normally am. I've had a day. And as she said, I'm on medicine. It'll be a few days before I'm good.
Okay.
But hey, I can see, dear.
That's good. It's flooding in the Midwest.
Why is that funny?
It's flooding in the Midwest and we're getting snow this weekend. Like, really? I hate the weather. I hate the weather. I saw something flash over on the TV about the flooding. I'm like...
Shall we?
Okay.
Squirrel girl.
Let us read comments because my squirrels have returned. Look, it's been a long weekend. It's only Tuesday.
You're going to have to read most of them. My eyes bugging me still.
Okay, I can read them. Andrea, my BFF, was not surprised by anything I got at Nashville. She got Peacock Keeper too. I foresee a sale coming along. Like, everybody got Peacock Keeper. Okay, let's be real. Everybody got that chart. That chart was amazing.
Not everybody.
And if you got it, the measurements on it are wrong. The stitch measurements on it are wrong. And if you got it and you didn't get the information about the stitching, the stitch count measurements being wrong, I'll put them in the description box. She was not shocked I got scissors.
Didn't you say something about an intervention?
She thinks I need a scissor. Do I need a scissor intervention?
No, you need a bigger scissor storage place.
My flour frog with my scissors is not even close to full yet. It's not even half full.
Because most of them are in your bags.
No, they're not.
What's really funny is that about once a week she'll ask me for a pair of scissors or she'll steal mine. Because they will all be upstairs.
True story.
So maybe you should put one in every bag.
Maybe I should. She enjoyed the flosses, but the takeaway on that was really just commentary. It's true. It's a true story. She said her stitching quirk is she runs her thread underneath of her stitches on her back. So if like she's running something cross country, she'll run the stitches underneath of them. I do that sometimes depending on how far I'm going. Most of the time I don't care. Or how I'm finishing it. If I have my FFO in mind and it's something where that would matter.
I'm sorry, all FFOs where that matters is off the board for me because I don't care.
Yes, we know. Her March Madness plans have something to do with my birthday and Belle. I'm scared.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, wrong bell. Though in that dress, in that gold dress, she looks like a bell. I think that would actually be a really cool bell. A bell.
Several years ago when the Taco Bell, the woman in the yellow taco dress, and they titled it Taco Bell, that meme went around Facebook. I got tagged in it like every other day. Also, the picture of the woman dressed up in the bell dress that went to the library. Yeah, I've already been tagged in that. Don't tag me in it, please.
Do it.
Do you want to read any of them?
Let me see.
Heather?
Heather.
Hi, Heather!
Greetings and salutations. Hand her it.
No.
Watched at work convention. April Guild meeting.
She's excited. We're going to the April Guild meeting. The Medina Needleworkers Guild.
Is that the one where I'm going to have fun?
Yes. The Medina Needleworkers Guild.
Remind me at the end of March to give you the ingredients list. I can't cook. I can bake. Can't I?
To make cheesecake.
It wouldn't be the dozenth time. Hey, have I ever made a bad cheesecake?
No, but you also wanted to make cheesecake for Thanksgiving last year and you didn't.
Yeah.
But we are joining the Medina Needleworkers Guild, I think. Yes, that's it. With Heather. And several of our Just Stitching comrades. She said it will be fun.
Oh, what's really funny is she's sitting there talking about it. I'm like, so how much is it for me to go? And you want, oh yeah, you wanted to do it too.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, he wants to go too. I mean, it's not that, guild dues aren't that much, so the whole year. No big. But I won't be at Stitch Fun Night this week because of church, so she was a little disappointed. But she does get to see us at the Needlework Guild meeting. And then for, I think the April Fun Night is after Easter. Hey Heather, if April Fun Night's after Easter, sign me up. I will text that to you at some point before Friday. Bridget? It is Bridget, right?
Yes, that's Bridget.
She's in our group. She's in the Let's Get Stitching group. She said her stitching quirk is she has a really hard time picking a new project. She finished Red by Mirabilia and a while ago and is struggling to decide what she wants to work on. Do you want to read?
Lynn, March finish plan squirrel ornament.
She's finishing the squirrel ornament.
But first, thread mess.
She said she has a thread mess she needs to organize.
Quirk, everything in its place.
We call that mise en place in the restaurant world.
Everything.
Just have all of her stitching stuff in its place.
I think she would kill me.
Mise en place.
I think she would kill me.
She has to have her mise en place.
I would move one needle.
I'm kind of like that too. Like, I have to set out my housewife. I have to unfold my little thread keep. This is my little thread keep. I made it myself. Look. It doesn't fall. I need to put snaps on it. Right now it's just being held with the quilting clips. But I have to put that down and get the scissors out.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel you.
Raven Queen for B-Day.
Her birthday style is Raven Queen by Mirabilia. Amber. Hello, honey. As always, loves everything. Amber Marie in Arizona. Her quirk is she can only stitch if the house is clean and her puppies are with her. Excuse me.
If you're anything like Laura, puppies shouldn't be a problem. Laura sits down. If the dog isn't next to her, the dog's asleep somewhere, and I have to go get her.
She is knitting me socks, as we talked about last week, and she keeps sending me pictures, and the puppies are inspecting the socks to make sure that they are of the finest quality.
So you're going to have some puppy fur in there.
I'm going to have some Esky fur in there. That's okay, though. There was a article in a 1950s issue of Good Housewife. Good Housekeeping, maybe? One of those. I don't know. I think I actually have it pinned somewhere on Pinterest of tips for when you're preparing to sit down to sew something. Like, now mind you, this is like 1940s, 1950s. They are ridiculous. But one of them is, you cannot concentrate on your sewing if your house is not clean. And everybody laughs about it. But if there's dishes in the sink, I think about, really should get up and go do the dishes. I have to go do laundry. Ask him. I do tend to get up and run around and...
The thing is if everything else is done, she'll invent new stuff.
I'm sure you all just wanted to see me pulling on my lip right there. Alright, I have to read Monica's comment off of her comments because it is hilarious. Her logic for the birthday style is, and I quote, I'm a damn princess and I'll stitch what I want because everything I touch will be touched by royalty, thus making it royal anyway, thus making it a royal anything I want it to be. And I cannot argue with that logic. I love that logic. But Monica, you are starting Beauty and the Beast with me, so shh. And at the beginning of the whip section last week, I put a little picture up of the cat helping Joe stitch, and she wanted to know what that picture was.
Which one was the... You have many pictures. Every time I cross stitch, I either have a cat on my lap. I had one time where I could not do Dragons of Sumatra because the cat... I had to take that Dragons of Sumatra off with a stand because he literally kept nuzzling the back of it every time I tried to reach for it. I was afraid of stabbing him.
It was that one.
Okay, which one are we on now?
Who's your apple?
Who's your apple? Or who's your apple? I'm butchering for fun.
I'm going with Hoosier Apple. What's the Hoosier state? Nevada?
I don't know. Mixer Minder.
She thought my mixer needle minder on Life's Moments was great. She loved it. It was from Gina's.
Didn't we get another one at the same time we got you at?
Yes. I have a pink KitchenAid mixer. Most of my needle minders are Gina's unique boutique mixer needle minders. I forget to talk about those and the bags and the fabric, and let's be real, I'm like, I remember show my stitching at this point.
You know what? I would get a teleprompter, but the light flashing off of far glasses would irritate her.
It's true.
And I am not making a scrolling piece of paper. I could build it. It wouldn't be hard.
There's something reflecting off my glasses right now. I actually think it's that light. That's it for the comments. So let's move along to whips. Whips and finishes. And a cat.
This is definitely a work in progress.
And a cat.
You can never have enough cat lovin's.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Okay. Let us show off your stitching. And a Kit Kat. I thought you were ready for this.
Nope. Kit and Vixie, really friendly cats. It's my March to the Finish thing, which I didn't do much of because I got distracted.
He got a Nintendo Switch and Zelda.
Zelda, no, I am not a Zelda freak at all.
In his Slovak farm bag.
Nyeh. Nyeh.
Cat book for
Nyeh.
face.
I really need to get a bigger cue snap. I got most of the red done, and I also got the orange on that one side. Then I realized I can't just go down the side. There are cats in the way. So I'm going to do the cats on the side of the project.
The cat's in the way, imagine that. Cat's not going out. It's fine. And that's all he stitched on because he got a Nintendo Switch with Zelda.
And so the March to the Finish thing. So instead of doing Dragons of Sumatra, I did this. And then my eyes started bugging me on Sunday. And I couldn't do it anymore. That's actually why I didn't do much stitching on Sunday. Because my eyes were bugging me.
Okay.
It's really hard. Does anybody else have it? Like, you get something wrong with your eyes, like allergies or what I got, and it's just like you can't stitch because staring at things hurts? Or is that just me?
It's just you. No kidding.
I will throw an angry cat at you.
Thank you. He's sitting on the armrest looking all regal. It's kind of funny.
So
All right.
that means anything with, so I can do anything with cats on because they think they're royalty. They think anyway.
There is something out that window next to us because of the way he's looking. Okay. So I was going to tell you on plans last week and I forgot because, I forget those things. I barely remember, like I said. Anyways. I decided last week that I was going to try to work on Life's Moments, my DesignWorks thing, because I was going to try to finish up this blue block, or the blue in this flower block. I was going to work on it for like an hour a day and just try to get the blues in the block done. Depending on where I get, I may charge ahead and start working on the brown because I'm not going to switch this block because guess what color's in that block? Blue. Might be over the blue by the time we're done with this blue block. So, I've done fairly well with working on it an hour a day. Wednesday I didn't get a chance to work on it because I just was busy and wanted to focus on other stitching stuff. But like Friday evening, my at-home stitching was all on this. Saturday I took it to market. Sunday, after I finished my ornament, I worked on it. So I did get a fair amount of stitching on it. I have not worked on it since Sunday. This is the KitchenAid mixer that Hoosier Apple is in love with. Gina's Unique Boutique on Etsy. Here's our blue block. Yeah, that worked well. Oh my gosh. You'd think I'd never done this before. So, I don't have too much to finish as far as the blue inside the block. I can't say just not gonna have the pop can off.
What's really entertaining is the fact he's looking at it like, hey!
So, and then the border, and the blues will be done for that block. So,
And that's in a?
that's in a Slovak Farm bag. That's what we call a solo because there's only one of it, and there will only ever be one of it. my bags, if you go to the Facebook group and you see bags listed and you're like, ooh, I want that, buy it. Or message me and tell me you wish to buy it. I will hold it for up to 2 weeks because I understand money. But I don't have a lot of some of my fabrics, so.
And that one was made from a piece of family memorabilia, so they ain't ever getting a copy of that one.
Nope. So then, march to the finish in my BFF bags and pouches. Mr. and Mrs. Delicious. And guess what, y'all? If you follow me on social media, you already know it is done.
The back of it looks pretty. I didn't realize it was the back for a minute.
Can you see it? He's looking at the back. You're looking at the actual stitching.
No, but I'm saying the back of it's really nice. There's
no backside. Don't I got a nice backside?
I think so.
I have a friend who posts her backsides on Facebook all the time, and I say that. Look, we're not the best people. Anyways.
Yeah, we're funny doing it.
We have some pretty... So, it's all done. I left out the spiders and the spider webs. And there was something else. Oh, there's like little yellow dots in the part, like around up here in the air on both sides. And I'm not questioning Stephanie's design on them. I just felt on my fabric, which is a Slovak farm, hand dyed by the Slovak farm, solo, meaning not repeatable. They weren't necessary, and they kind of took away from. This is in all the called fors. Yes.
Remind me, Joe had an idea during plans.
Okay. This is in all the called fors with the exception of the turkey's faces. Crystal Lakes was it blended into the fabric. So I used DMC. You'd think I was prepared for this. I used DMC 3752 and 3753.
I like the back of those tags.
I made the tags myself. I do sell thread drops. I think I have some more of these if you're really interested. These were like the first ones that I made, and they're kind of rough. But I took one strand of each thread and did a blended thread on the needle to make a nice color. Because one of those was what Crystal Lakes DMC was. So I finished that on Friday at work because all of my children took a good nap like good babies. There will be no more nap time stitching for a while. With a 5-month-old start on Monday, drama salad. Not her. Not really her parents. There's a whole situation.
Calm it down before I calm it down for you.
That's all we're going to say about it. So Friday and Saturday I worked on live. So Friday at home, between fish fry and Saturday at market, I worked on Life's Moments. And then I didn't stitch Saturday at my mother's house. But Sunday, this one's the small BFF's bag and pouch. I worked on an ornament. It is Happy Holidays, and I don't have a cover photo from the magazine. It's Happy Holidays by Country Cottage Needleworks from the 2012. I told everybody on social media 2013. I lied to y'all. Just cross stitch ornament issue. It is on hand dyed by the Slovak Farm solo. It's on a long strip. And I converted the called fors to various Victorian mottos. 2 from the 'Tis the Season pack, 1 from her Christmas pack, and then the branch was a blend, again, Threadworks and DMC 3371. I didn't think I'd have enough of the Threadworks color that I wanted to use, so I just blended them. I would have had enough of the Threadworks thread, but I'm really happy with how this turned out because there is a very subtle sort of variegation to that. So, 2 finishes this week, y'all. 2!
Gotta make up for that Nashville somehow.
I'm not even in a hole. There are some people doing Stitch from Stash. Their hole is mighty. I love you all. Can I give you some of my Stitch from Stash budget? Because I feel bad for y'all.
Well, I'm sorry. I feel bad for their husbands. Tell me I'm lying. Because these people are doing finishes left and right too, aren't they?
Not really.
Oh, so they're those people that are like, I decided to finish the projects. I have 8 finishes this week type of people, huh?
I feel like I've done a lot of stitching this week. Well, let's see. One person that I know is in a hole from Nashville. She has it planned out how she's going to dig herself out of the hole. She's got to get some stuff finished. I'm hoping she does.
And dig and dig. Yeah, here's an easy solution. Finish everything from Nashville before the end of the year.
Well, her hole wasn't completely Nashville. One person is in a Nashville hole. But they plan
I believe they call that a dive bar.
Flosstubers. What?
I think they call that a dive bar.
Anyways.
Little hole in the wall.
Yes.
You love me.
I do. So I have another project to show you all.
That's very reflective. Take it out of the full sleepy thing.
Because I feel like I've stitched a lot this week. I have.
Because the beautiful thing about the Switch is when she's watching TV, I just boop, and when she's done, boop, put it back, use the TV. So I've been down here bugging her all week, which I think has actually improved your stitchy.
I don't know.
Because you don't have to come find me.
I didn't stitch a whole lot yesterday because I worked on bags. There are bags up on my craft table.
How are they done yet?
They're done. They're just up there. So they're not in this week's stash. So I put a little bit of work last night and work today on Cottage Garden Samplings, Peace on Earth. This was a sale that started back in like October, something like that. I have a couple of flowers done. Had a couple of flowers done. You get 2 colorways when you order it off the PDF. I'm doing it on a blue fabric with these threads. There are variations in the thread. The blue colorway and the cream colorway. I'm doing the cream colorway on blue fabric.
I think I just got asked.
Don't ask me why I'm doing this. So, here we are. I have
Wouldn't that be a better picture to show them? Oh, no, it's a different one.
It's different.
Oh, but
I spent I've literally... The threads are different.
yeah, look, you make the exact same thing with different colors.
But Peace on Earth, the cream colorway, I like those colors because they were a little bit darker and a little bit richer. So, I'm doing this all in the called fors. And I'm having a slight amount of regret on that. Because there's actually 2 greens in this vine. Can you tell the difference? Because I cannot. Had I realized that, I probably would have done it all in
Variegated.
Piney Woods. Because most of it's in Piney Woods. This leaf, that leaf, that leaf, like every other one, is in Endive. And they look really, really similar. Like, they're different. They look really, really similar. And to be truthful, this is the only part where Endive is used. So I'm going to have a whole extra skein for something. A whole bunch of extra for something. But that's where we're at with that. gonna be a long video this week, people. My apologies. That's it for whips. That's it for whips. Haul.
Yeah!
I didn't think I was gonna have any haul this week, because I haven't bought anything. I do have something sitting over at Just Stitching waiting for me. I just got the email about that today.
You want to pick it up tomorrow? I will be there. I'll be like a mile from it, or where I'm being.
Let me think about that. Let's start with
Falling crap.
falling stuff. Paper Pumpkin showed up today. It didn't go on a tour of the continental U.S. like it has the last couple of months. I know, you're like, that's not stitching, but I don't care. I love my Paper Pumpkin. Really cute birthday cards, and you got 2 stamp sets this month because it's their birthday.
Hey, you know what? Considering how many of those things go out to other Flosstubers, it counts.
And yes, these are most of the cards that I send to people, they're Paper Pumpkin. So seriously, if you're like, I don't know about paper crafting, I don't want a bunch of crap that I may or may not use, but I like handmade cards, Paper Pumpkin. It's like $20 for the month subscription. You can buy it monthly. You can plunk down 6 months worth. You can plunk down a year's worth. I just plunked down the year's worth. Paper Pumpkin. Then yesterday, the gal who I traded my tailor shop with sent me both skeins of floss that I asked her if she had one or the other of, because she wanted to. I told her she didn't have to.
She was that happy to find somebody willing to trade.
I guess. I love them both. So, Berry Jubilee and Antique Red Barn. I love them. Love.
Ready for a weird side note? Can anybody tell who helped me pick out the shirt? It's red plaid.
You are dirty. Holy cow, we've done the whole video and you have dinner on you.
It hasn't showed up. Probably nobody would have noticed until you said something. Now they're going to go back and check.
I'm gonna go back
and take screenshots and send them to you.
Please do.
I don't care.
And then the other thing that showed up in the mail yesterday, like, legit made me cry. And I don't know if Victoria actually watches my videos or not. I think her daughter does. But my friend Victoria, I told you last week, we had drama the weekend before. Victoria did not cause the drama, but Victoria was right there in the weeds with me with it. And she thought I needed to cheer up. So she got me Shannon Christine Designs bell. This was on my Etsy wish list the moment I saw it. Because it's beautiful and it's bell. But there's more. Also in the bag, of all of the flosses and the beads
And italics.
and the metallic, because there's Kreinik in there. There's Kreinik in there. There's Kreinik metallic in there. The beads, the flosses. Save for, I think, these along here, along the bottom, are treasures, Mill Hill treasures. She's like, I couldn't find those, I'm sorry. Victoria. Really? For no other reason than the fact that you felt bad that somebody else caused me drama. Woman. And we were discussing fabric choices, so after I had my moment of, oh my god, you're so amazing, because that's what I did. I cried. We were discussing fabric choices, and I put the threads up against all of my grays to decide what fabric I wanted to do it on. I had my March High Tea all picked out. I don't know if I have fabric for this, but I may change my mind.
Beautiful thing. You just make fabric for it.
Well, I don't know if I have fabric to dye.
Go buy the fabric then that night.
I just bought a lot of fabric yesterday for some other things that I need to dye for.
Do I have to go over to Just Stitching and buy white fabric on you?
They don't have it. I have to I buy my white fabric off of 123 Stitch because it's a Swigert, because that's like the standard. But that's like a really good one. Anyways, but so because I don't have the ability to buy them. It's the same off of 123 Stitch as it would be off of Yarn Tree, so I can't go through Swigert directly to buy wholesale. I wish I could, because I'd buy a bolt of the crap. No, I wouldn't, because it'd be like $100 for a bolt of fabric. It's a lot of fabric. But anyways, I had to buy fabric. One for the piece I'm dyeing for Amber Marie. Somebody ordered some, and I needed some for other things. Blah, 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 blah. All that to say, I'll put pictures of my thread against my fabric samples. Tell me which one you like best. I kind of know where I'm leaning. I'm not sure everybody's
You haven't asked me yet. Shoot all of this while I was out playing with doctors.
Yes, I'll show you the pictures after you get...
Because that showed up just as I was leaving for the doctor. I'm like, hey, hon, you got presents down here. One of them's from Victoria. Say, what? Okay. And then I got a text, I'm gonna cry. Picture, 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 picture.
I'll show you the pictures of the fabric options after we're done. And you can tell me which one you like. I know which one I like.
It'll probably be the same thing knowing us.
I don't know. I don't know. So, brief haul segment. Announcements and plans. No announcements because watch last week's video if you want to know why everybody's talking about the stitching quirks. And if you do go back and watch it and you comment on it, I will add your comments into next week's comment section, just so you know.
But on that video, not this one.
But on that video, not this one. Plans?
I had a really cute idea.
What are your plans?
Yeah, have your birthday stitch along?
Yes, my royal birthday sale.
Time Lord. Boom.
That may be slightly better than Monica's I'm a royalty, I'm a princess comment.
I have been meeting, I got this thing in a gift exchange, and the person got me really awesome fabric. Go check one of the long ago ones we actually showed it. And honey, after this I'd like to help you.
Video.
I would like you to help me kit out my TARDIS. I'm going to start the TARDIS.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to go buy Q-snaps for it.
Okay.
Because I want to buy the Q-snap. It was Andrew, right? They got me the cover thing, the TARDIS cover thing. I want to get that size Q-snap.
11 by 17 Q-snap.
I want that Q-snap so I can use the TARDIS cover in the TARDIS bag on the TARDIS so I can go all TARDIS.
Because we love our Doctor Who around here.
Time and relative dimension in space.
I saw a dress once on Pinterest. You could buy it off of Etsy. It was a TARDIS. It was amazing. It actually wasn't as expensive as I expected it to be. I expected it to be like $1,000 and it was only like $500, which is still kind of expensive, but that's one of those that it's probably worth every penny.
Especially like if she liked Doctor Who as much as I do, she probably would have been sitting there going, is it worth it? Is it not? Is it worth it? Is it not? Is it worth it?
I did the is it worth it or is it not. If I was as into Doctor Who as he is, there would have been no is it worth it or is it not. It would have been where can I find the money for this?
Yeah, I'm very big into Doctor Who.
He's
I'm not that big into the current one. That's mainly time more than anything else.
I like the new Doctor. And I have watched some of it. I kind of watch here and there. I'm not like...
I don't want to pay BBC to get the goddamn streaming service.
Well, you can watch it on BBC America.
I have never been good at that because I always forget when it's on.
There's that too.
Also, I think it's on either Sunday night, which I'm just... or it's on while we're at church.
Okay. Fair enough. I see it on there a lot, though. But anyways, I'm not opposed to the new... I like the new Doctor.
Actually, I think she's hysterical. I just never get a chance to watch it.
I like her.
I'm sorry. But everybody was like, ugh, female doctor. I'm sitting there like, they have been talking about the fact that Time Lords can be chicks for a long time. I mean, when the bald guy turned into a black woman, guess what? Anything's possible with Time Lords.
Most people's favorite doctor was Matt Smith. My favorite doctor.
No, it's actually a tie between Matt Smith and Dave Tennant.
Dave Tennant is my favorite doctor. And I found a picture on Facebook last week that was a picture of Dave Tennant and his father-in-law. And it was taken by Dave's wife, and it said, how many doctors does it take to change a light bulb? You will only get that joke if you are a huge Doctor Who fan.
Or you look up Wikipedia.
Or you look it up. But either way, I'm not going to tell you. So your plans for the birthday sale are to start your TARDIS.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we can get all the stuff I want in time?
I know I can get at least enough of it that you can start. I know where there's an 11 by 17 Q-snap you can start with.
Where's that at? I thought it was...
Upstairs on my dresser.
Oh, I thought you were using it.
I want
to buy my own! I was gonna buy it while I went and got your pickup tomorrow.
So I use my scroll frame mostly. I have gotten to the point where if I'm not stitching on my scroll frame, I'm stitching in hand.
I prefer Q-snaps.
I like my Q-snap. I do. My Q-snap works well for Ride for Singing because it does not fit on my scroll frame. And I don't think it will.
You can always do it with dragons.
I know what part of my birthday present is.
Unfortunately, I kind of had to get information and permission because I want a little over budget.
It's fine. I kind of...
You'll figure it out when it's her birthday.
Bought stuff off of my Amazon wish list. So I have a relatively good idea of what I'm getting regardless. But I do...
Oh, that reminds me, you're not allowed to go into my closet.
Like I ever go in a closet.
I don't care if the cat goes in there. I don't care if the dog goes in there. Though she rouse, please let me know.
Yes, dear. Anyway.
We have our friend.
The cat is back. This planned segment is going to be 10 minutes because I can't talk.
Go ahead.
But Ride for Singing doesn't fit on a scroll. So I do use this Q-snap for Ride for Singing. But other than that, I really haven't been using my snaps, my Q-snaps. I guess that's why we got scroll frames for me for Christmas. Moving along.
I got that because it was on sale and you were Googling over it the last time I saw you see it. And then I found it for a big discount and went, score! And then when she opened it, she went,
excuse me while I scratch my head. So, my plans are to, let's see, finish the week. End of the week takes us to the 20th? Yes, the 20th is Friday. So, no real change in the plans. Gonna keep working on Peace on Earth. Try to spend an hour a day on Life's Moments. I may just decide to keep going with the hour a day thing after I finish the blues. The cat is not licking my fingers. I'll let you know next week where I decide to go with that. The cat is now trying to roll himself off of my lap. I think it's time to end the video.
Okay.
Wait! You have to stop. Before we get...
I thought it was a different segment!
It's not a different segment. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's doing the weather again.
That's my shirt!
She's doing the weather again. I can see what the temperature is right now. Oh, this week's gonna
42.
be... It's currently 42 degrees out. It looks like we're expecting some rain tomorrow night.
Okay. What were you trying to do, Squirrel Girl? got run over by a herd of squirrels. There are duck prints everywhere.
I don't have my ducks in a row. I don't even have ducks. I have squirrels. And they're at a rave.
I don't have ducks, I have geese.
Okay, moving on. Oh, like the video, share the video. Yeah, share this hot mess.
Woo!
Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. And tell your friends we're nutballs.
We're squirrely nuts!
Tell your friends we're nuts. The Nutty Husband and Wife team. Stalk me on social media. Because, you know, that's what everybody does. Stalk me on social media via Instagram, my fabric group, my stitching group. After last week's drama, do not send me a friend's request on my personal Facebook page. I will tell you straight up right now, it will get declined because of drama salad. I'm not even really using Facebook anymore because of drama salad. So, stalk me on social media though. Instagram is where I post a lot of my stuff. I think that's it. Yes, that's it.
I wonder if I should get anything for so people can... Does anybody want to stalk me? If you do, I might figure out what this Instagram thing is. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you actually want me to get it. Because I really don't know.
You can take pictures and you post them?
No, I don't know if anybody would bother. That's why I never bothered, because it was a good day. It's like, does anybody want to follow me? I usually thought, no.
I got a bunch of Instagram followers because of several weeks ago while I was still working on Tree of Stitches. EJ from Sunshine Stitchers mentioned me and my Tree of Stitches, and like my Instagram went crazy. And the funny thing is, I was harassing them the week prior's video because Gary is like ridiculously funny and gives him a hard time for things, and I'm like, there's gonna come a day where Gary and Sheila are gonna be like, hold please, the video's gonna stop and Gary's chair is gonna be empty.
No, I just expected to come back looking like he's it's an anime fan reference. If you get it, he's gonna come back like an anime protagonist after coming back to the final fight.
He's gonna be like duct taped.
Hey, I can give you a great way of making a duct tape gag, so it actually won't stick to any face fuzz.
They're great though. Sunshine Stitchers is great. If you don't watch them, check them out. And holy crap, we've taken 3-4 minutes to say goodbye. Okay.
So it's like we're hanging out with your family.
You know, like...
I had a 0 for that, though.
This video is going to be like an hour long again. Because squirrels at a rave. Okay, that's it. Goodbye, guys!
Bye! Squirrel time!